Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Today we get issues where they of public interest, uh, where they can for them better one. As yesterday, we know we done some of the issues then, because of time catch me. We'll look at some of the reaction of world leaders and institutions and what they make up of the election. And also we'll look at the US ambassador in warning where he issue against death threats, where then the issue against people like Marcela Sambade and others. And also we go look at APC then press release where they don't pull because we understand the ECSL tomorrow, then they announce the result of the local council as well as the parliamentary. And what's in this make of? And the last thing we'll go put now the program, we open the lines there. We go just rush on the issues there, quick one. So we go open the line, long as I get ample time for contribute positively into the program. As soon as I know, we get we own good guidelines. So we get to guidelines where at least we not just we get for follow one. We not for use abusive language. We not for attack personality. In other words, we attack issues because we want to keep the platform decent and respectful because people who they watch are respectful people, and so Lord, we just keep on that kind with it. Lord, we not call for violence, and Lord, we not call for war. These are the golden rules. These are the guiding principle. If along the line somebody gets emotionally carried away, we go just definitely cut them because we don't want to promote anything of that nature. All right, so Fambul, don't want to waste time. Again, before we go further, I just want officially tell you, say, I don't change my name. This is the last time, most probably go here say, me name now Mohammed. I don't change my name. My name now, as long as this platform concern, a name Mr. Komon-Tok because the program we listening to now Komon-Tok. So I feel say for take that name it go rhyme and it go serve as sort of like an alias. So family, we not waste time. We can just now for come for them by the issue. Better. And don't forget for share. Don't forget. If not the first time this for join, we want to welcome you to Talking Point platform. Yeah. We there for salon business. We there for talk on issues mostly where traditional media they know they talk about. Thing they were afraid for puts. Now they put here for long and be well informed and know exactly what they take place at the country. And you get a platform. This is a platform. Feel at home. And the voice, now your voice. We go sit down behind the mic, but actually not a voice. So that make the action repeatedly on a share. Because the more I share, now so it go far and wide, and now so they gain more popularity together. So they can't just now. I'm not gonna say they can't just now.
Talking Point platform for news every day in our country. Salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TV.
All right, so don't waste time. We'll go straight into the issues then. Better one. Lobby put up on the screen, let us see. Amongst one of the issues we'll look at first, the US government, the issue a sort of like yes, as soon as they see on the screen, it seems as if the US government's not happy with waiting they happen at the country. Not happy in the sense because, okay, let people understand clearly. So the US government now seems to be happy about the recent developments, especially threatening the issue against the likes of Marcela Samba and others. Now, as soon as they see from the screen, this is now something I just pull out. The United States Embassy in Freetown has expressed strong condemnation for the death threats directed at election observers during the Sierra Leone's recently concluded general elections. David Rema, the US ambassador, took to Twitter to express his deep concern upon learning about the death threats aimed at election observers. Rema emphasized that such threats have no place in a peaceful and democratic society, whether they are directed at ECSL officials, election observers, or anyone else. Now, this is not a concern, as we know. One of the posts we don't the spotlight now Marcela Samba. But now we bring now we see one of the reasons we make Marcela Samba become a target. Now look at this quickly.
Called the National Election Watch. Their chairperson, Michaela Samba Sise, said that their projections showed that even though the president got more than half the valid votes, he did not get the 55% threshold needed to avoid a runoff.
So we are shocked at the way democracy has been betrayed in elections and all the efforts we've put into this all those years. We really want to see a situation where our leaders come to power through legitimate means, and we also work towards consolidating the peace. So really we are concerned because this National Elections Watch with the PRVT, which is actually giving a projection, of, the results through comprehensive data analysis, and we saw a number of discrepancies. So in reality, we saw overvoting in polling stations, and we also saw the voter turnout projection inflated. What we have is that no one actually met the constitutional threshold of 55%.
The Electoral Commission has defended the results, saying that they did not take sample stations. Rather, they dealt with all the votes cast. President Bio clearly has his work cut out for him, not least with an economy that is in dire straits and a nation that is deeply divided.
Umar Fafana there reporting from Sierra Leone, deeply divided nation, somewhat controversial election. A couple of
All right, so Fabo, that was one of the clips where they make rounds on the social media where Marcela Samba, they say what in them get as new that the National Election Watch a little bit different from waiting Mohamed Kone ECSL they announce and get. So this not go down with a lot of people, especially some SLPP supporters, where directly they threaten Marcela Samba for that kind of statements there. But family, I just want to let people, sometimes we can get carried away so easily in the sense, if something not suits with comfort, if something not for we, if something was was in favor of we with that person they with a discreditor or defend way for intimidator or harasser. I don't work with Marcela Samba directly. I don't work with her. And I'm not there for defender. I don't work with her the same way me na be intern na good campaign for good governance. The office building at Tengben Town. I don't know if you're wrong commodity because that was a long years ago. I don't work with her. I'm done with Valnora. I think that be the don't forget in the be the project title project manager back that time, something like that. That was 10-15 years back, 15 years or more. Mr. Mbambu, then began one Mr. Mbambu day. So now woman with high substance, with high integrity. If you not they follow international, if you not they follow we local politics, you don't know say for us, some of them here. Marcela Samba also we don't challenge ECSL on the same election, 2018 general elections. In fact, when they be the team up against his neck by that time, then be the accused and say in a SLPP person. Also, if you remember, the same Masala Samba, he be team up against the police in 2018, where them be barricade Julius Madabio in convoy, in Godrich. Let people know they forget about that. Masala Samba, he be team up against the police action at that time. Also, Masala Samba, he also challenged APC in 2018 for say they no go win the first round and then go for a runoff. And Marcela Samba, when you look at throughout the years, like her or not, but you just get for he seems to be very consistent in delivering, in fighting, or in dispensing in role as a civil society organization. I not say it perfect. I know they are for Campresa anyway. I know they talk with Anoa. Anoa as a woman with high level of integrity. Perhaps some people then just get carried away emotionally. Marcela Samba no say Madabio no win the election. Not to that he say. He say according to their own projection, no candidate no the way gets the constitutionally threshold on 55%. That not mean say if they be go on off Madabio for win the election. That not to the point where they make it. Just the talk say according to their own tally what they get. No, then disagree with ECSL. Now, apart from this again, because we see even other civil society organizations, they even blast again Marcela Samba. As I remember yesterday, we bring come other one. Lord, listen back another one today. Lord, self know how this thing done. They turn. Lord, listen.
It doesn't make sense. You have to prepare for election, and when you prepare for election, they get the results.
Okay, so before the final result to be announced by ECSL, the National Returning Officer, we see a press statement. We say this election by all means for go on off.
When you observe elections, whatever you observe, you report to ECSL, we give you accreditation. No civil society, neither no international body, not to parallel. Election is run by the legal instrument, the 1991 Constitution, 2022 Public Elections Act, 2022 Local Government Act, and other legal instruments there. Now they run election. When you go against one and they go begin condemn the election, say not free, not fair, not transparent. Maybe we're gonna list, you get 774 polling stations. But now it's 300 they put in a free talk. Out of 11,800 and something. Maybe are telling me about 6.3% of that we come to that conclusion. And where ECSL we get the mandate, you understand, eh? And we also observe the election. The way ECSL carry it, it's different from what you carry it. And ECSL conduct the election. We all see. Maybe what we go vote and say they vote for person now. Before the announcement of results, you see the fake theory they go on social media. You see somebody where they are abroad, all kind, all kind, you understand. Not so then they run election. Do your homework well.
Now that thing don't be like I don't be, so as you explain now. What you need for be done?
6.3%. Then you monitor. You come with that conclusion there. Election are they so. Election they count every polling station, every ballot they count time you arrive at conclusion. I think say or estimation, they para.
The content of every police station itself now one international organization request from ECSL this this number of police stations.
Most of the mandates, I don't say, hey, ECOWAS Commission, you be there, they invite 98.1 at the press conference. Where they can say, no executive decision. Now for observe.
So
no, they come. ECOWAS Commission.
Yes, the observation.
ECOWAS Commission talks so.
So if you are charged with the responsibility for observe, after the observation, what's in next?
Good. So what you observe, you put her in a form, we transparent, we know to lie with the lie. For instance, all my go observe we talk say some side pulling begin late. Who that deny there? Anybody deny? All land the observe we say some side they mistake this ballot paper. Who that deny there? All my way observe when they say this center they voting there some side like somebody. Who that deny there? Nobody not denying there because anything they happen. What's not happen? Now that tabulation where they had the talk we wrong. I make I don't use best say 2012, 2018. What's in different?
Well, that's now Alfonso Mali, the National Coordinator of Civil Rights Coalition. We then interview with Chegno Jallo outside the talk about the findings and observation way they do for Seka the June.
All right, so Fambul, that was Alfonso Mali, one civil society big man, where they challenge Masala Samba, say, waiting Masala Samba talk, in order right for talker, and that in tabulation we do it wrong. Yesterday back, Moses Mambu himself come up with the same thing. He challenge and even blast serious one Masala Samba, say what he be do na recipe for chaos. But this same Masala Samba don't they do this thing. I don't know why this case now it will be different. I don't know why in 2023 all the good work where them be the president for say they do since 2018, we challenge ECSL, we challenge the police, we project results. I don't feel say anything new where it don't do. I don't feel say anything new. Just that some people have something not comfort them, suits them comfort in the fair way. So that I make the American embassy they issue a warning for let people desist or let people stop for do any form of threats or intimidation to even if in our ECSS staff in condemn absolutely. So we hope this one don't clear the ear. As time that goes on, we will probably bring one clip again where in the Masala Samba they clear more of which I think it necessarily bring and come before time between quick one. Lord, we just count with some of the issues where Masala Samba they raise. Lord, we count with and quick one. Lower area. Lord, listen this one quick one from Masala Samba again.
Expect to get good results. One of the things, I'll give you an example on state institutions. If you take your minds back, we had a heated debate on the midterm census. And the institution are representing a coalition, the National Elections, what we stood our ground. Not that a midterm census was not useful, not that it was not useful for development purposes, but elections and governance has a calendar. Anything falling short of that calendar would interfere with the space, and it would be a cutback on what we should have mobilized as progress. So what happened was that the civil registration was supposed to take course. And we saw a number of problems ahead because these were issues we have highlighted in the 2018 elections reports. We saw how, for example, getting credible data and accounting for the identity of every eligible citizen was a challenge. And so we said, can the government and people of Sierra Leone invest into a civil registration process where we can get all eligible Sierra Leoneans 18 and above to be accounted for with their names, full details, and biometric features? That process was not something we could hold as credible. A number of people were left out, the process was slow, a number of things went wrong with the confirmation of the civil registration process. Fast forward, a year down the line, everybody is shouting, head of National Elections Watch, where are you? Problems are going on with the registration. No, but it went wrong long time ago in the past. We tried as best as possible. We intervened. We said, forget about midterm census. Concentrate on the civil data. Make sure we get it right. This is only when no eligible Sierra Leonean will be left behind. We are battered. Everything. Just think of what happened to us during that period, but we stood our ground. Today we are facing the consequence, and that is the consequences of bad governance. I've just given that one example for us to show a situation where what we should do now, we fail to do it, and then in the next couple of months we want things to be right. It cannot be right. The mistake has been done. So it's the same thing with our state institutions. I have said a couple of times through our advocacy platforms let us holistically review the 1991 Constitution. That Constitution does not support a democratic state. What will happen 2016, 2015, 2014, I am going backwards. It was the SLPP who were crying. They were my best friends. I am friends with the opposition because I'm friends with democracy. In a democracy, you must like opposition because it's about opposing you. If you push opposition, there is no democracy. They were all over the place. The letters on my office table are like this in 2016, 2015, complaining. And it is the same issue today that APC are sending the same letters complaining. How do we want to continue into a political jigsaw? Why can't we fix the problem? Making sure that supreme executive authority, those issues that are cut back to the state and democracy, we address them. Appointment is a critical issue. So what we are having, for example, is what we call a regime-serving police. They will do anything, right? Today, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for those who are benefiting. One thing I like about the police, like quote unquote, they do not change. They will go to lengths to misuse and abuse power. And when the other party comes to power, they do the same thing to them. They have never changed their style.
All right, so Famu, that now just an highlight where Masala Samba, they say some of these issues then today where instead they pick up from the opposition, not a new issues then. When SLPP be in power, instead of them they get complain and you office then they count the issues and they champion them. But today things that don't change, you know. It's all boiled down to the fact that it seems as if maybe we need for because the civil societies are, I think they are gone. You really yesterday, Mambu, a coalition of 500 civil society. Then while they add them, they be one-sided. They support the government. They campaign for the government, and also civil society not for praise government, not for talk about there. But unprecedented the nature at which they move is clear. You know, now like a politician. You understand? So today the civil society, I think, you don't left to wield it at the diaspora because perhaps now we go get the platform here, talk, criticize government, hold them accountable, and maybe praise them. I think that no more. But anybody where they now the country seems as if being targeted, and this not a augur well for democracy. Somebody just put now the text bar. Somebody just, I don't know how to is it. Somebody just put now the text. JJ, where they say Masala Samba say just depart on a flight. Masala Samba just depart on a flight from Freetown from our Twitter account. So the threat to our life is real. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I'll go double check and see how this is. So just, I mean, I think the US government, they are right for police statement, you know, they are right. The US government, I mean, you know, always them people here, particularly the embassy there, they're not they just talk because it's easy for do. You know, they must have got some credible information or intelligence suggesting, say, maybe some harm want take place or some people in the plan for do otherwise, making the pull a statement as a warning, as a caution for let people know, say, not to the right thing and they. So we got a call on the police and we call on the executive as well, and even the president for make a look into some of the issues there, particularly threats where they direct to observers there. This woman, I don't know, but anyway, it quite disturbing anyway. Anyway, let's pause down the aside because we got a lot for talk. Well, I'll counter this side for us. As soon as they see on the screen, I feel excited. We feel excited for make known to now. We at least don't get the first 100,000 views on Facebook. So one time plenty thank you Facebook viewers then when I don't make at least or don't reach this milestone. It's a pleasure for us and it's a pleasure for everybody. And just to show you know what the power of the social media, how it go. Imagine you get opportunity to talk to up to 100,000, more than 100,000 people in short period of time. Then they really are something of serious magnitude. So I think now all of these can at the traditional media where they don't want to let people and talk because they don't say when you can you put on fact, they go far and wide, and people are not fool. People are not fool. If people are nobody gets quality, they nobody gets information where interested, they're not they come. No, they're not they come. Because I mean, now time me they spend for produce any team for producing content here. And the people in back they watch there, not time then they use. So if you people in the car over and over, it tells you that you they do something where actually interest them. So we just say, Lord, just tell her thank you for that. We appreciate that view there. But the next target will be 200,000 views on Facebook and above. For YouTube, we'll not reach our length date, but I know, trust me, YouTubers, I know say definitely we'll self-get for challenge there, reach 100,000 views and go before. All right, fam, we'll put this aside, the talking point platform. Now we go before on other issues then. This is started with address and the US government maybe then go ban people where they suspected they interfere with the electoral process malpractice. But Fambula, so I mean, I see a lot of people and they look at international community. The international community not going for can reverse this decision. And I see a lot of people, a lot of APC folks there. Then they celebrate and they're happy when they see some of them here. This is not just like a dead dream. America, EU, ECOWAS, international community, they're not going to reverse the decision. Forget about it. Even that talk where they say APC, they go court. Forget about it. Perhaps not just like beating the dead horse, wasting time. Forget about it. Election, tell me one election in Africa. Tell me one election in Africa. Tell me one election in Africa where they don't declare the president a winner, don't the government, the judiciary or the judiciary succeed for changer. Now, one example you go bring and come to me. One of the example now Kenya, I think that was Raila Odinga and Kenyatta. If not they follow international politics. But even as that, Raila Odinga refused for take part where that was unprecedented. That was the first time it happened in Africa, according to my understanding, where the justice system being nullified the results back then because of irregularities, and they set a new fresh day. That not be ever, I don't ever get any record that happened. But anyhow, you look at her, Kenyatta be even win because Raila Odinga not take part again at the next rounds of the election. And I think another place of free center, I think I don't know, the Malawi, something like that. But what are the time for Turkey is nobody, no judiciary, no they where they reverse that court the President Bio. The I'm candid advice you, what I would suggest to APC, what I would advise the opposition, when I just accept the fact, say, if you remember when they just don't swear in President Bio, we jump on the mic. One of the things I suggest that according to the people where land book and tell we say one of the things where we're happy for like a peace of mind for the current reality where you know you would change, accept the current reality because there's nothing you can do about it. Just accept it, and then they give you a peace of mind, a sense of calmness, and then think and strategize and know what to do. But all of these hopes where they see in our social media, international community, international media. Not just put on blank. I can for say the truth. Not just put on black and white. President Bio is there for the next 5 years, except otherwise, I don't know. Maybe sometime anything can happen in between. I don't know. But according to what me know, no judiciary no reverse that decision where ECSL Mohamed Kone don't make. No. So let's just forget Banande. Let's just calm people here because a lot of people still get the feeling, I don't know if in a dream, then the dream say the international community will reverse the election and then go conduct another one. No. It's over. The elections are over. APC just get for accept and just get for they just get for see themselves as opposition for the next 5 years. This is not fact. Believe me or not, this is not fact. Then just go foresee themselves as opposition for the next 5 years. For 2028, something like that, 2028 election. So that's how I think my own personal advice is to APC and the one who say the international community go able. The highest what they do, now like waiting America, they say so, then they plan according to what I understand, as we don't put an eye, the people that wouldn't suspect because in Nigeria, the election, America no frown at them. Because they frown at her, what did they do? They ban visa, then do visa restrictions, then do visa restrictions, against some of those officials. So I think this is not just part of the thing there. And if even if then America decide for sanctions alone. Well, some people and they hope and they pray for letting sanctions alone. The ordinary person now they feel the brunt of it. Believe me or not, all of the government officials in the church there. Believe me. Maybe yes, if them ban them for letting not go Europe and America, then go feel her because some of them then get them picking and they then get them family, then get them business. Now they go put save them money there. You know, now they what say they thief now the country. You know, now they go put her. You understand? And then they go hurt some of them, but for say then they suffer. No, they suffer because that inflation will get for happen. Government is substitute for that. Now then they close to resources. No, then can say you go there very close to the well water. You swallow you pit, the pump. You go just take and drink. So let people and get this. Forget about international community. This game done. APC, this game done for say election will be reversed and just forget about it. Okay, I think I've done enough. Let's just tap down the lag will be full. All right, so these are some of the, I think this we already don't put out. All right, so as soon as they see this now, one Senate member, a very strong member of the U.S. Foreign Relations Committee, he tweets, he said, U.S. Embassy is correct. We are closely watching developments in Sierra Leone, including election-related violence, intimidation of observers, and ECSL non-transparent vote tallying a result. We must hold accountable those who undermine the country's democratic process. So then I look at probably the likelihood of maybe targeted, the way they say targeted sanction. But Lord will not pray for let them sanction. We family, Lord just make this. This is my own personal opinion, where everybody entitled to. Believe me or not, Lord will not agitate. Lord will not pray made them sanctions alone. Lord will not pray that. It not benefits nobody. It not benefits the government. It not benefits the opposition. Yeah, some people because I don't win, made them sanction we. It's true that yes, we need to do reform. We need to do serious reforms. You understand? And I agree with that. But if we pray for let them sanctions alone, I think the ordinary person they suffer more and not to those leaders there. So what are they think? What are they look at? I think say perhaps we go just use we common sense and we intellectual ability. We find way for we hold the system more accountable. If any side, like particularly the area of transparency, this no doubt. There is serious mistrust in these institutions, especially in ECSL. And these are reports where the international bodies put out. The European Union, we don't put out 2021. And two, a lot of Sierra Leoneans also believe, say, yes, these bodies are not neutral in the sense they tend to favor the incumbent, or they are not impartial. Now, body the way at least some corruption there inside it. So we need for clean out the thing, which I agree on. But I don't know, in my opinion, where, like I say, everybody entitled to opinion, sanctioning of Sierra Leone and officing at the other way. Maybe it will just put we off from any sort of development we want to take to something down the drain. Anyway, now my opinion, let we go before. I think let we look at again. The US Embassy then tweets and they say, like all of us, Washington is keenly interested in election outcome. The announced result must accurately reflect the will of the Sierra Leonean people. Must. You read the word of them put must. You know, they're quite interesting. Let's see what the UK then say. The UK and Sierra Leone enjoy a long-standing relationship. Sierra Leone's people continue to show their commitment to democracy. Concerned to hear of potential discrepancies in the elections, I encourage the authorities to examine all issues carefully and transparently. It was inspiring to see Sierra Leoneans vote on Saturday. As a friend of Sierra Leone, the UK is concerned about the aspect of the process, in particular the tabulation of votes. It is important political leadership. Anyway, more or less now the same issue about transparency. Then BB guns here they put out. Now let me go further. As soon as they see again, Vicky Remo, you know, say na social media influencer. Now this input, Vicky Remo say in 2018, Sierra Leone's biggest donor partners congratulated the president and the people after swearing in. This time, the tone is different and it is everything anyone needs to know about. You see, the American government not congratulate President Bill. I mean, these are moral guarantors. Whether you believe that or not, psychologically, it undermines even the president in willpower. Because if America not glad with you, if America frown at you, I think perhaps you get for watch your steps, because they get the power to do anything for you against you. You know, they know all your assets, they know all the trick, they know all the communication there, and they're just too much for lyrics with any relation with America and the West per se. Now, so the world, this is not reality. Now, this one of a renowned journalists where I see a lot of people and they celebrate now social media when Jeffrey Smith, where they look at the election as a law. They say we know that autocrats learn from each other, especially when it comes to stealing elections. Here, Sierra Leone ruling party has taken a page from Bongo's playbook in Gabon 2016. 95% turnout in their stronghold, while average voter turnout was 77%. So Jeffrey Smith, they suggest say President Bio and the SLPP, they rigged the election, and that they taken from Bongo in Gabon. So this now just some of the rhetorics then where they fly around internationally. One of these quotes, I like these quotes. As soon as they see Stanley is not a friend of democracy, we all know, but this quote make a sense. So when I see this quote, I feel like I share with the people of Talking Point platform. He said, those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the vote decide everything. Joseph Stanley. One, you know, I don't know, but for me, it makes sense. Honestly, it makes sense. Those who vote, then they decide nothing. You see, this I like this quote. Now, just in case perhaps you don't know that not Joseph Stalin, this now Russia, but not Russian, but back then they get something called Soviet Union. Man will be lead the revolution, and it be then a power from 1924 on to 1953. Now, somebody were actually history, in fact, anywhere in terms of governance issues there, you know, will do government or do politics, you know, meet this kind of, you know, meeting works that we don't do, and some of in quotations and some of the policies that we carry out. So I think perhaps these days now, it makes a lot of sense that those who vote decide nothing. If we go by if we dey go by these allegations, whether they talk, say NEC not do the correct thing. So you look at this particular quote, it seems as if Joseph Stalin, we don't talk this decades ago, is right. The one that way they votes, those who vote, they decide nothing. So in other words, if we not use, if we institutions them, we not make them be more credible. Time will come when they get voter apathy in a salon. Sierra Leoneans then will refuse for go to the polls because those who vote decide nothing, but those who count the votes decide everything. So you see, I don't fear Allah will not reach to that level. They where Salomon wait tell Allah to go vote, you know, go. All right. Okay. I think we'll tap that side there. One last thing we'll go look at before we open the lines. APC don't pull a press release. Tomorrow, ECSL they announce results. But it seems as if APC not glad for that announcement today. Now allow see what APC puts. The game just a big. The game just a babala. I think now in this, the game just a babala. Now we see what APC puts again. The game just a babala. Now put on there, we see. All right, as soon as I see on my screen, APC don't pull a press release, and it look like say they're not glad with what NEC one do tomorrow. All right, okay. I think 90s. I just hope say 9. Because I get 2 press releases here from APC, but now one I will read. I get 2 press releases because the other one now issues there will be don't pass way, then just the I'm not go able to read now. And then we go read this one because this one incorrect. This one, this is I mean not tomorrow this day happen, so fine for low reader. Now APC writes this letter yesterday, like time not be there yesterday for reader. Then said the APC totally rejects the presidential result, demands the publication of the presidential, parliamentary, mayoral, and local council election results per polling station. Again, this is not a new thing. Then don't completely reject the election. And most of the thing they will be done the talking and then just put back on the headline. So now they will clear. No need for go further for interpreter. Now we come to the most important part of the letter. They say the All People's Congress Party hereby notifies the public that the party maintains its outright rejection of the presidential election results pronounced on the 26th June 2023 by Mr. Mohamed Kone, Chief Electoral Commissioner of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. It is the position of the party that the final presidential result pronounced by Chief Electoral Commissioner of ECSL was not the true representation of the total number of valid votes cast in each district. The results announced by Mr. Cornell do not represent true picture of the results tallied at polling stations and the districts. Mr. Cornell made the pronouncement even when results in the district tallied center had not been tallied and certified by ECSL district returning officers and our party agents. The APC is aware that after the announcement made by Chief Electoral Commissioner on 26th of June, he then sent his concocted results and forced district officers to sign off on them. The APC party understand that the Chief Electoral Commissioner of Sierra Leone, who want to announce, these are the parties where people are for listen, because the other parts we don't play their press release there. These are the parts where people are for listen carefully. I'll take them back. The APC is aware that the announcement, the APC part, the announcement made by the Chief Electoral Commission on June 26th, okay, the part, what's how this? Okay, I think I don't see the line. The APC party understand that the Chief Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone also wants to announce a mayoral candidate in Freetown based on a pattern of concocted results which do not also reflect the true representation of the valid vote cast. The APC party hereby strongly warns the Chief Electoral Commissioner of ECSL not to make the pronouncement as it will create chaos in this country. Famul, I want to listen carefully, and I can't take me time, and I will take on back to history when APC Dr. Samura pulled a statement. If you remember, they follow winner regularly. As soon as I don't read the letter, I talk with some people and not agree with me, which is good. I know they talk for the old man, agree with me, but that was me feeling. Immediately after I don't read the press release where Dr. Samura Kamara, I tell people in a talking point platform say, when I read between the lines, it seems as if this game done, APC don't lost. Look at the language. Now look at the language, family. I might not be correct, but Lord, look at the language again. Lord, take this line again. Lord, take this line again. The party understands, APC party then say that the Chief Electoral Commissioner, that Mohamed Kone, when you want to announce a mayoral candidate in Freetown based on the pattern, then said don't understand, say Mohamed Kone will announce the mayor of Freetown just like where he do with the presidential with a concocted result. In other words, like team with a makeup according to APC. I don't read what them put now. So technically, like I say, na my own feeling, na my own thought. It seems as if APC technically don't lost the mayoral seats. Now only NEC gets the right. I'm just to use my opinion. Now only NEC get the right for announce who that will be the next mayor. But based on this particular lines where they read, and a similar letter was issued back then before even the press release, and I catch those words. Listen carefully again. I take me time there. The APC party understand that the Chief Electoral Commissioner of ECSL also want to announce mayoral candidates in Freetown based on the pattern, just like what you do by the presidential, concocted, team with a makeup result, which do not also reflect the representation of the valid votes cast. The APC party hereby strongly wants that APC, or maybe they don't get the intelligence, say they get for announce maybe Gen 2. They don't warn already, they don't warn. And now that letter to Adewa begin back and put it, they don't warn the electoral commissioner, say this thing will create chaos in the country. All right. The APC party urged the Chief Electoral Commissioner, ECSL, to ensure that the vote cast for the presidential and mayoral candidates be counted, verified, and certified by the police stations, with the full participation of our party's agents and observers, both local and international, before the mayoral results are pronounced. Once again, the APC hereby insists that those presidential results are not credible, and we do not accept those results without being verified and certified by our party representative and observers. We will deploy every effort to ensure that the will of the people is protected. Lansana Dumbuya, National Secretary General, APC. So, Fambule, that's not the last part of the statement. So technically, APC seems as if longer the intelligence say Mohamed Kone tomorrow he will announce Gento as the next mayor of Freetown. So they don't want say that will result into chaos and anarchy. Now that I'm not to me say when I wait and put now the letter. So don't, like I say, not to me say. Then say one let no announce. Then say let no announce. So which means they already don't know what you can do. So, and then we don't want back to the presidential before then they announce it. They don't want to say no announce. But Mohamed Kone say, Oda, me? No, not sabi myself. No, not sabi myself. Me? Now I'm not they say no announce. I announce bets. Now me constitutional right to them give me. So Anyway, let's open the line for now. Let us have can help we Rob Motia. Better one. We can get on a text here, and we can open the line. All right. Let's take one short break, and we can open the line and read some of our text here. Let's take a break, and we come back and can continue the program.
To a sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe, on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page, on Facebook, at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
All right, Fambula, yes, the line they can open, but let we go to with Texas, because some of those ideas already seen at the text box, they're so brilliant. Always would encourage you know, there. Some of them are vast in politics, in human relation, in world issues there. And when I get some brilliant and fantastic ideas there, when I share with the community, let people benefit. Your text can change somebody's life. Your text can help people understand. Your text can contribute positively. So do you and all this, when I love the share, and all the greedy with knowledge, love the share with knowledge. Do you? All right, let's take some few questions and texts and quickly before put the line up. This one they come up from Mansare P. Man, where they say God will punish all the evil politicians in Salon. This one they come up from Nail. They are trying to set up a one-party. They are trying to set a one-party state. This one they come up from Awakumba. I said these people want a big fire in that country. Please, God Almighty, help our people in Mama Salon. This one they come up from Medman. So they say Bio came to power with motive to divide Salon, but he will not succeed. And if he continue with this getting more problems with the lead portion of Salon. All right, anyway. Not too clear. Okay. This one they come from Sherry Fruitsmouth. They say Madabia government is the most no, we know the cost now, yeah. When it costs, we definitely not go read them. This one they come up from Jackie Kabia, where they say sorry, okay, I think that's somebody they respond to. The texting therefore be civil anyway, because I'm not able to read something where get invectives or get abusive, and it's way in cost business. I'm not able to read them. This one they come up from Jerry Brownie, where they say content will be targeted sanctions which affect government officials and not the citizens. Oh, oh, look like say all right. I'll take some again. Okay, I think I don't read this one. All right. All right. Somebody they say Abdullah Kurma. In fact, the reason why the Kenyan scenario is unique is because the Chief Justice is appointed by a panel and not just chosen by the president. High Court judges go through an interview process. Yeah, I like this particular. These are some of the reforms that we talk about. Because honestly, the Masala Samba, if you not be a listen where they talk, he said we need for actually change the constitution. We need for amend the constitution because the president get too much power. When you win, when anybody win state house, now win everything, and there's nothing you can do about that. And person not go invite you. I'm sorry, not person not go hire you. You can turn against her. No, you sack you. You sack you simple. You know, you sack you or a friend way for unbug you. So Lord put the line. Fumble, you get the opportunity now for contribute. You get the opportunity for contribute. Now the line you see so. Okay, I'll put the line. So now go see. All right, King, call me on WhatsApp. The line they open now. The line they open +3 +35387393436. Waiting now you take. All right, now they continue with the text then. See a lot of texting today. As usual, rather. Yes, this one is coming from Awa Kumba. Good evening to you, Awa. Welcome. This one they come up from Ismail Kamara, where they say only two on out of countries like Guinea-Bissau and Venezuela acknowledge President Bill government. Now the Gambia also don't send congratulatory. Not only this country, the Gambia also don't send congratulatory message. And yes, I think we force call another line. Yes, call outside the call from any name. Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. I don't change my name. Mr. Komon-Tok.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
You get the platform. Waiting I take.
All right. Mary J from California.
Okay, Mary J, you get the platform.
Yeah. Me waiting I think if they don't give the president to Madabio, they might have just given the mayoral to Gento, because if they give Gento to Afisa, not able for doing job, they will just suppress them intimidation and everything. They're not able for do nothing much. So me, if they don't give away the presidency, why not giving the mayoral to Gento as well? Because it's not going to make any difference to me. That's all I think.
All right. What?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, so Fambo, the line still open. Now we take some of our text there back again. This one, they come up from Sanfa Ibrahim Tijan. The people should not be deceived. You cannot fat the pig on the market day. This one, they come up from Benin, Suma, where they say this government no respect we, the people at all. All right, I think we get another caller. Yes, call outside the call from. Any name?
Okay, my name Peter.
All right.
Call from the UK.
Okay, Peter, you get the platform. Thank you.
It's good that the program they really bring understanding the way for evaluate the country and analyze them very importantly. The only suggestion I get, I want to look at Sierra Leone as a nation, and let us see we see before be able for bring a meaningful contribution to the country, just like what you do. The issue of the election, as of now, the pray, as you say, may not sanction the nation and make we look for a common ground who will solve this thing we don't do particular, because we not gonna know the weights at which we did discuss all this thing. Now, when the effects they go come upon the nation, then we go know say yes, we think we don't fail for practice when honesty, because this not start today. This we don't start from long. We don't start from the time where we don't miss for correct issues as they talk about the constitution. So for me, even if they give the mayorship to to APC, Akin Soya, I believe say if he did itself with the SLPP, then go still sabotage them and they will still undermine them and no will get peace. So the only thing they need for try by all means, make them get this issue of this presidential rig vote or what they do. Let them eye on that first. Because they're not gonna work. Even the Bible says if two say they work together except they agree, it's not go easy for make them able to work together. Even though you get the mayorship, it will be in fact too much upheaval, too much issues within the SLPP and the APC,
Okay.
Because I believe what they go do, they go one scared the international community and they say, okay, let's give the mayorship to them, okay, and let we get the presidency or something like that. At least they will feel say things have been balanced.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution, brother. Thank you.
They know let you refrain from taking any position from them. Yeah, that's right for do.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes, call outside the call from your name.
Good afternoon. Waiting at the name again, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Mr. Komon-Tok. Mr. Komon-Tok. Anybody who call me Mohammed?
Okay, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Anybody who call me Mohammed at the sanctioner?
I
just swear. I just swear.
Anyway, how you do? Thank you for bringing updates for us anyway.
Thank you.
Me, my own contribution for this program today, like for the results where they say that they call for the mayor tomorrow. Then obviously, like waiting APC they read now, like waiting they read for when they press release. If they don't call the one at the big thing the president, they hide and they call them. So me for the mayor, for me not to big thing, because if Akisoya herself win, he goes to Doyanda. Sometimes the past 5 years, he will say that day is small, So me, then the advice for APC, then that court wait to say, if me the advice APC, I will just tell us, go to court, because that case, they will go there that after 5 years, now they will die. Then for people in us alone, may they just accept what it don't happen. The old man just, because they don't swear Mother Bio in the president, either you agree or you disagree, in the president of Sierra Leone. So then just get for accept. Then for the ban, like what they say, because maybe why they give the women's sanction and say, yeah, would they force a no sanction with Sefimona? So, like what they say, visa ban for the one they will commit the crime. Yeah, and they are support Sunday.
Okay.
Because when they don't make the country don't buy, they only run away with them picking and can't sit overseas.
Yeah.
So if they ban them now, they sit on them now with the poor one, they now, the old man suffer, or that they suffer. But we only pray for their peace in our salon, because it's hard. We always can't deny you won't go like country. I don't feel anybody want can until retire.
Exactly.
So now the contribution, and the normal the way the country they right now.
Thank you.
Violence, no, just pray.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
And then the normal.
All right. Thank you very much.
And I get for the program. So if you don't pull out, you get for pull out, I'm
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so
All
much.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, they call from US, Minnesota.
All right, you get the platform.
Yeah, my own contribution is I've been give a comment say let we move forward with the country. No matter it is this thing not going for change again. Let we just flow. And also everything get consequence in life. Whatever we don't do, and not say there's a law we get consequence. But we as a citizen then, let we just flow with the law and start law will move forward to life. For me, the country go before. If we say we get for do anything, we go disrupt the country, and people then get for suffer. People don't they talk say, oh, may them do sanction and they pray. But people then get for suffer. This year, so we all know one way or the other, we all belong to one party. But when we come to the country, go with neutral and make peace prevail. And also the one that were in the media where the key influence for make violence, all that, and they're not good. If you want for me the president do anything, any idea we get, put her in a peaceful way instead of the insult. And if he insults me, I'm not going to listen to you. Like once I listen to you, we don't say the president listen to you, you show. So you then maintain good thing for me the president gain good idea that you hold. That's what everything for me.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, call outside. They call from your name. If you don't want to call your name, that's fine.
They call from UK.
All right, you get the platform. What thing are you take?
My take is people they say let me forget for everything, let move on. But we get to understand something. Now today we start not forget for anything, let move on. On a team we done there, and country they will make the country they get like they get so today. Today they go on and a country, don't forget for everything, don't move on. The chaos way they create tomorrow, and I just don't understand. Which one they do things there so? When we don't start from the parliament, don't forget for everything, don't move on. Now they count all the disasters today they happen. So go on a sanction in the best government, go on the government without money. More than the people then. Don't forget don't move on. Don't forget don't move on. Which one they do things there so? This so they get Africa go before. We get for set the president, you get for do something. Let us say if you do this and the wrong thing you do, then the people where they born in the fear. Go do it tomorrow. If you say no, let alone move on, let alone move on. You not get forget constitution of that country. All man they do what they feel for do. If you think ahead, no they think who say team up, look who say they go, if you head up, which man no they do things then so they will left them here. They will live like mortal man then. They will understand say let alone move on. I don't put you like who say this for today. No able get food, no able feed yourself. No rule of law, no day. This go kill you because let alone move on. This then they cause this.
All right, thank you very much, brother, for your contribution. Thank you. All right. Yes, call outside. They call from your name. Yes, call outside. They call from your name.
Yeah, Mohammed, I call from London.
Anyone who call me Mohammed at the Swana Courts. Now, my name Mr. Komon-Tok now.
Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
To be honest with you, I think Sierra Leoneans now we say responsible for waiting they happen so now we country. Because one big thing they will not accept in our life. Sierra Leone we too comfortable of anything with dormitory, we comfortable. Because we know the older leaders they are accountable of the activities them. Now maybe they treat Sierra Leoneans the way they treat Sierra Leoneans and so. I'm so surprised when people in the Canadian platform where they talk say, don't forget to move on. We have to set principle. We have to set precedent. If we not set precedent to make people there, salon go ever remain like our salon.
Okay, caller, do you allow job jump you? What's in your suggestion? Which precedent will go set? Tell a lot of people and benefits because a lot we know what are the solutions. What do you suggest?
The solution with the problem is one, we're not going to be hypocrite. We live in the diaspora now. Most of us live in the diaspora. We don't say the international world. we then send us representing them for this election. They all meet on this Sierra Leone. They know what's not the outcome of the election. They know say matter be no win this election. They get all that here. So we went in at the diaspora. We perform something like a demonstration where they're gonna each of them big country at the parliament and say we don't want this man because we don't know this figure. We don't let this country let democracy die in our country. If we put pressure on here, so then people will put pressure more on Madabio.
All right.
I'm telling you, but we didn't talk too much. We know that we civil society, they're not active again at Sierra Leone. They're not active. So we were at the diaspora, America, Britain, Australia, everybody come together. We go to the parliament and tell and say, this is what we want at Sierra Leone. Now, democracy that they kill at Sierra Leone. And they know say that they kill democracy in Sierra Leone. I'm telling you this, Mohammed. Mr. Tok.
Mr. Komon-Tok. Mr. Komon-Tok.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I'm telling you this. Mother be beyond 5 years. If we not take them to book, it beyond 5 years. I'm telling you this now. Yeah, Mother be beyond 5 years.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.
Solution. Let we organize this at the diaspora and demonstrate that the parliament will be in this country for them to put pressure on Mother Bill.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution, brother. Yes, call outside. They call from your name. All right, Lowey, take some of our text. This one they come up from Limba Oje, #1 annual Choral 2022. Where they say American government's not going to congratulate these thieves, corrupt and rogue tribal Mende regime. This one from Jerry, where they said the international community can impose targeted sanctions which will affect government officials and not the citizens. This one they come up from Timbo Ibrahim, where they say no congratulations for these crooked politicians. Yes, call outside they call from.
Hello?
Yeah, outside they call from. Your name?
Yeah, I'm name Mohammed. I call from Conakry, as citizen of Sierra Leone, but they out of the country.
All right, what's in I take?
First of all, my contribution, I don't listen more people than what they call. First of all, I want to say power and I got the key. Right? They come out from God. Now we did choose the person we want or go vote for the person we elect. But now from God power they come on. We point say you, now you they lead, right? Then people then we this guy will come on at the forum just now we say they not diaspora. Then diaspora people they are now they cause problem na salon.
Okay, how diaspora people they cause problem at salon. Low we understand that.
Fine good. Then they say they're a citizen of Sierra Leone. But then they in that country, they know they play no good road, no better road.
You get evidence for suggest say the diaspora they know they play no good role now the country?
No good road they know at all.
No, listen, Mohammed, listen. No, listen, Mohammed. Wait, listen, Mohammed, please. I want you. The point is, I want to we talk something will benefit everybody. First and foremost, the diaspora the diaspora contribution at the country, the money what they send diaspora, remittance combined. If Boku pass all the money where EU they give, where IMF they give, where World Bank they give, where UN they give combined. So where they send another play positive role. What about the money, the hard currency where they send? Some man get investment, some man get business, some man get people who are employed. And by generalizing, if you say some, I go understand say yeah, some people and they will negative, but not say the diaspora, not just generalizer.
Okay, well, listen. If then they do all this, they didn't do one simultaneously so that we country will get peace. But then they over and they instigate people.
Okay, Cole, I think we need for Tapaya. Because in the family, now we just get this thing. Yeah, caller, yes, they're online. Which side you call from, your name?
Yes, now my name Mariama.
Yeah, Mariama, you get the platform.
Me a concerned citizen, my dear.
Okay.
So, today na the first time for call na your program. I love your program. I respect you as an, and as an individual. But I want to address this last caller we been there where they talk about the diasporas. Them. I want to know say the bio-made government is all full with diasporas. The same people that we put Sona in cabal, where they full up the day like a TDSU for who make the country. Now overseer then come out. You know, see them? Now them go, yes. They're not waiting they left now this country. So when they go, we get for all them responsible because a lot of them don't live now. They know the laws and rules and regulation within you want for go make salon better. But when you go, you make salon halaki. What did I call it? They talk, you don't understand sense. So that even come out today. I want to talk about this piece where they talk for Sierra Leone. All of a sudden, we see the religious council, they all don't come together now. They want to make quick peace. I want for use the medium for tell people that say peace is a process. You cannot force somebody where it hurts. People are hot. They need to give people time to process their heart. If they force this peace, it not go work. It not go ever work. Then therefore let people heal. Healing comes and then after peace. People they not heal it. People then therefore heal. Una know what people where this bio government don't kill. Una know how many people they don't lost their lives all because of Marabio for Sidon at this power. And then this push what they push, let we forget. We not they forget what things say. Now that make another and they talk and I use the medium, me brother. If other government that APC get for can sit on back, then they can do the worst because people are hurting. People are hurting. And Madam be open government in order for them forever. Well, let the people of Sierra Leone know that. In order for them forever. And I would say APC come back. Then they can't do the worst. Then they can't deal with them. Then that small people, the way they get gone, they terrorize people then. Can you imagine if the whole of Sierra Leone be all gone? Not of bloodshed for the under.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much for your contribution.
They look people and then they die. You know they do that, they talk nothing because that talk is set the country. For let one part of the country they feel to say yes, these other people they're wicked and that is wrong. We have to stand and take back our country.
All right, thank you.
We have to stand and take back our country.
Thank you very much.
About everything. I don't play with country.
Thank you.
People they have to take responsible for their actions.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. All right, Fambulen, the line still open for your contribution. Yes, we'll take another caller. Yes, call outside the call from. Your name?
Hello?
Yes, outside the call from. Your name? If you don't want to call your name, that's fine.
Yeah, we call from Manchester.
All right.
Kingdom.
Okay, you get the platform.
Mina Mohammed also too, but practical Mohammed, to Komon-Tok.
Okay. Mina, come on, talk.
The reason why they talk because I could see your comments that they make. It really pain me. Really pain me because as if for saying you are a little bit biased, but you cannot congratulate the SLPP regime now. We don't suffer our people there for 5 years because I guess sister in a salon, when my mama and my papa they all don't die. When me at dinner out, my wife and 4 picking them. Now me they support them now that's all because the man they always this government kind of power. They don't pull the all now. They don't pull the all power.
You say are they you say waiting? You say are they congratulate waiting the president?
Yeah, they congratulate the government and the people for BR and the government on the power. Can be for the whole but they don't think for people in a salon and they kill people.
Me brother, maybe
problem about today you want to see a program the way they talk. They really pain me. I feel so angry.
No, okay, what's not the solution? Tell me about what's not the solution.
We're holding a diaspora, not for the condole, all the kinds of people there. There was some other building in England, I know they woke Nazi. Even in Keke, some other world, they go not much. They're not be the woke now. They're not be the woke now.
My brother, what you for do? What's not the solution? What's not the solution?
Marabio, I tell you now, police reform now. I tell you now for say Marabio and government in power till December they need power. This government's not a dinner party, Bishop. I swear to the Almighty Allah, why they push men and country.
All right.
But like you can pray and fast for them. We pray and fast for them every day. We swear them. They know dinner power.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Even though you don't accuse me, for accuse me of. Famule, I want to let people and get this. I think it's good for low couch solution. Now, me na man way practical. Now make I say, now my opinion. Your opinion and your opinion are quite different. Okay? I don't see the reality that the ground say. There's nothing absolutely people for this particular material time for do. Waiting. If anybody gets solution for this current issue based on the observers the findings, say transparency issue, the inconsistency, una put and I make open the line. But me not see anything feasible for now. That I make us say let people and calm down. Now that I say let people accept first the reality. Accept the reality first. First thing first for process before you think for do anything first. You have to accept the reality. You come on status where you did first. Then they will give you a sense of makeup, a sense of understanding, and project what you want to do. This is exactly what I say. I don't know if someone maybe sometimes someone emotionally they never understand the message. If you listen, I said what me understand and what some people and say, people in Lambook, they say sometimes when you're able to change a situation, you get to accept the reality and think and strategize what you get for do next. That don't mean say you condone the bad, that don't mean say you accept the bad, but for the moment, this material time, waiting Salomon people and for do. I know you so that make I open the line. What do we for do as Salon people? Your opinion, my opinion can be different. Anyway, now open the line back again. Yes.
Yeah, they don't do.
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah, you get the platform.
Yeah. I call from Spain. My name is Martin.
Yeah, Martin, you got the platform. What thing are you take?
Me take to the solutions where we need now for Sierra Leone for each the problem. One, and they feel say it don't come to an extent where African leaders, especially the AU and the ECOWAS, make them clearly define for all the African leaders what they want. Because we don't begin to see the type of democracy where white man don't bring to Africa. We say we will follow that democracy, government for the people, and by the people. But you know the work. Nigeria don't demonstrate. Sierra Leone don't take a pattern. We don't know which country again could follow up the same corruptive system. So waiting at the field, African leaders, then for clearly sit down, make them define waiting at the democracy where they want. Because if we don't see say in 4 years or 5 years for any ruling government, not sufficient for do a better thing, it will affect any government where they in power. We then therefore sit down, they define what they want so that they change the form of democracy. We go suit Africa and the leaders. We go ease the problem. That's now one. The second solution we I think for Sierra Leone, the leadership of Sierra Leone now, it don't get into a worrying situation. Both the people, both the opposition and the ruling government. And now the confidence where this government, the leader, don't get now. You don't lose. So, waiting on the solution to this, Africa, EU, and ECOWAS. Then, therefore, me, I want, and they feel say in day to this time, make them call these two partners, either na US or then call them na Europe, make them sit down, they strongly explain the truth to the government, say, this is the wrong situation where the government they go through. If they don't put Samura down, they don't put Madabio in cabinet with the opposition, now Europe or America for try make peace reign, that government to succeed, it could be very difficult, even if they get good determination for the country, because wounds then are the country. The people and get pains in their hearts. The third one, if they succeed to this type of dialogue for the two partners, the two leadership, the Europeans or the EU or the American leaders,
then for assemble the people, the citizens, because they don't hurt the citizens. Some they don't hurt them emotionally, they don't hurt them physically, and they don't rob the happiness of the people.
All right, thank you, thank you very much, brother.
Well,
Yeah,
I think you don't cut me off.
No,
so I must stop.
yeah, other people and then at the line. You don't pass 2 minutes now. No give chance to other people. I like your contribution. I like her so much. Lano like by you. I like her. Yes. You get the platform. This last caller, I like this last caller what he say. Therefore, I like this last caller and the other woman we call up, we talk about healing and peace. I like them two suggestions here. They really make sense to me. We get for define the African leader, they get for be honest to themselves and define how them define democracy. Maybe sometimes the way them define all right, I'll take the call. Yes, caller, outside the call from and your name?
Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
Mr. Komon-Tok, Mr. Komon-Tok. I don't plan for Sioux people. Anybody don't call me Mohammed. I don't plan for Swana, the egg.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, go ahead. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Before that, let God help we.
Let God help we fast.
Yeah, you see, we all get wound. Now we hurt them. You understand? We all get wound. But the only thing which we try for say, let we just pray for everything settled in the country. We all know happy for the outside. All as they which they say so. A very good teaching. Mohammed, we all know happy for the outside. See that other guy we call from Guinea, we say diaspora this. I like the way we answer and we just cut her off. It's a lot of money for go back down for helping people there. Not to say we're happy for the year. Not to say we're happy for the year. We drink good water, we get good light, we get everything. Then people have to look and learn. Why do we go to the same procedure back down? In one moment, then we know how which we talk now. The media. Some of you know they talk. I'm going to take example from you. You say you left the war, you left Nasalon in a war. You go Ukraine in a war. This is a painful something. I know there are much more for saying one.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, so family, this is not the reason we make we send them platform here. You see, I know without any doubt, people that would listen are people with smart idea, brilliant, and Sierra Leoneans in general, are very smart people there. And honestly, some of these ideas and they just touch me heart. Particularly that lady we talk about healing. Yes, I read peace and conflict. You know the first peace. You know the first peace. No. You know the walk. You know the walk. The healing process get for calm. I like that we get for heal the nation first before we go into peace. And this person they talk about defining democracy. Waiting the people waiting the leaders they want. ECOWAS get for Sido with all the leaders there. Be honest to themselves. Instead of then they spend the government of Salon say then spend $90 million US. $90 million US. If now true say I not get evidence, so I get for say if Fambulen, I believe so now understand the position where they at the Sidon Naya, thousands of people and they listen me. I get for try as best as possible for be objective and for talk waiting I know and waiting I not get. If I not get proof of something, I will refrain from talking. Behind the scene, we can talk anything, but when I team up, Sidon Naya they talk, I get for if I not get proof, I not for talk and they talk. If I make a put a if evidence day, I don't get the evidence say ECSL, they rogue the election. I don't get evidence, even though a lot of inconsistency day, but when I don't get evidence, I don't get for Sidonaya insist say they rogue the election because I didn't have media. But in my own private life, I get my own conversation with other people that I get my own personal opinion. But when they do things professionally, if not true say ECSL, they rig the election and government spend 90 million, what is the essence of the government spending $90 million all in the name of just say to conduct election where at the end of the day, they already get a winner. They already get a winner. Why they not just take that $90 million there, investor in agriculture, investor in water sanitation, investor in food production, or even in education or skills training for youth mandate. $90 million, it can pull Baku man out off from the streets. Sierra Leone, their high employment rates, the employment rate is high. So if you then spend that 90 million there for train youth then for become self-reliant, now you go reduce the high employment rate. So for like government spend $90 million. And this particular election, the government of Salone then largely spend, if not all. Yes, other donors then give some help for train some the staff, some polling agents, and some maybe election observers. Now that's that they get, but the majority of the money now so Salon governments do, because like Salon government, I think they not be the international community can dictate to them and make them spend that money. The $90 million nine they spend according to sources who I get. So that $90 million day, if we already don't know, say that person this there is a winner, what's the point of us? Technically, I go say and say now west to western, you know. So I like the color we say we get for accept. I mean, we get for define whose kind of democracy we want. Maybe the democracy they work for the West, you know, they work for winner Africa. Yeah, maybe you know they work for winner Africa. Maybe 5 years, you know, enough for the leaders there. You know, and maybe sometimes there is a time somebody be they make one caller be they make a suggestion also. We get for strengthen the institution of ECOWAS. ECOWAS therefore give ECOWAS more responsibility for make them they conduct elections for me. That's one day. If perhaps we get a foreign or we get a regional body where they conduct election for all the 16 members there, now the sub-region, maybe that will go reduce then kind discrepancy, then kind allegations of election theft. Maybe, but I think that one of the brilliant suggestions where I hope perhaps in future we see another reality, so that the president not going to appoint in party, you not going to appoint somebody we know, you not going to appoint in party member for go serve as electoral commissioner in the hope that say he go help and for win election. So if we get a foreign body, you go work very hard, because you know say if you don't work, the people then go change you. Somebody be they say you don't understand Stalin in meaning. What is Stalin? Yes, we all know that Stalin a dictator. The point is where they make. Now they like that here. Imagine how much people then go vote. If the vote now reflects the people, so what is the essence? Now, who say what then get? So the people that what's in the trial, I just explain and let people understand. It means say you can go vote. You can go there 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock. You vote. The while you are supposed to get decision. So it don't matter if you go there 2 o'clock or go there 1 o'clock in the morning. That moment can get the final vote. You go decide say something avoid you votes avoid. What you go do? So now that's Stalin they talk about. Say those who votes, the other way they vote, they not get no decision for make, but the one the way they count and then they make the decision. All right, now they go quick one. This one they come out from Fode Bangura. They say democracy is finished. All right, yes, Fambulen. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, how you do?
Thank God, you get the platform.
Abubakar Tawali from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Yes, my contribution I make towards this problem with the go on our country. I know say we were there inside the country, we know how we feel the pain of waiting happen at this country. We see the picture clearly on waiting happen. Now me on suggestion I want make actually now concerning this week constitution. When constitution gets power we give to the president and at least the country way not really nice because then they take decision way suits them comfort and way they by themselves. So I really want we massive. We the massive way they like we the people the way they vote them in. That we stand against this constitution. I'm not going to say that in a demonstration way, but now we paint the people, the government tongue and tell them, say, we need for change certain things inside this constitution, especially the power we then give like the president, like in this case for say the one way they conduct election and not new to not to outside people in the pick or neither we the massive the pick and the president the pick. At the end of the day, again for like that clause day, we supposed for change them. Things and they will really supposed to change that constitution. We will benefit really massive because we know say democracy is supposed to be government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But now it don't be like that. So we need to stand really the massive way they vote them in. We have to stand seriously for call them for this constitution. Now we change certain things and they where suits them comfort way at the end of the day, whether they benefit anything from that one day. So now my own contribution that so thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your contribution. All right, this one they come up from Abdul Masare. We say absolutely, Marcela Samba is currently onboarding, heading out of the country. She just posted it on our Facebook page. I think this is true now because two people that don't just talk say Marcela Samba. It seems as if the threat is real. All right, we get another caller from the line. Yes, call outside the call from and your name.
Yes, I will call for Sierra Leone.
You had a platform. You be audible a little bit, please.
Yeah. My contribution is, you see, we need protected precedents. You see, Salon one to make this so that people they get away with wrongdoing. There is no consequences for misbehavior. Because there is no consequences for misbehavior, that means people that they do wrong thing every day. Now, if the local observers and the international observers and the opposition said the result of them get different from what the man announced, if that is the case, let it be a precedent.
Hello? Caller, we lost you that side. I don't know if you're in your network. We lost you that side. I want to let you give you solution. We already don't know the problem. Let's get solution. What's in your solution to this? Now, based on the observers there.
Now, if they don't move and say something discrepancy there, then no not do nothing about that. What will happen? Other person will replicate the same thing because one man don't do them and he gets away with that. So now that makes whenever somebody do wrong, instead of them go begin say then they go talk peace to the person who already feel hot. Then tell the person do the wrong, say this is wrong, and for commodity. Because why? If you not commodity and not say that presidency, now so we live the whole life. For me, there is no need for democracy. Because without that mind, we're able to victimize in country, now go be president. That is just the truth. So when it don't begin, so then for put a stop to and so that other man will do that anymore.
All right.
It's a matter of love. Don't forget that thing in this country.
Okay.
When somebody do wrong, then the law taking cause.
Okay, you talk about law. The EU pull a report where a lot of we don't see, say the judiciary of Sierra Leone, we not believe in the judiciary, and a lot of Sierra Leone and also not believe in her. So whose law would they talk? If the institutions are already compromised, who say you will take you legal battle? Tell me about.
That is why we forget the culture of stand for we right. If we all stand for the right, then country will know the work. Any other thing. People challenge them. Who then do something that is wrong. That is the only one for good for important. That same country, if you only there and say, "Paddy, these are the evidence. Act based on the evidence." right?
All right.
Change cannot come if we all sit down and all we are all we pray. You know, they work so.
Thank you very.
They come with deliberate action.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Change, yes, a change they come with deliberate action. Without that, nothing will work.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, so Fambul, today we give more time to we callers them when I open the line still open. This one they come up from Amidou Kamara, where they say yes, it's will as they will repeat it even in 2028. The international community should hold the government responsible. Target sanction is good start. Yes, call outside the call from any name.
Yeah, I call from Sierra Leone.
All right, what did you take?
Yeah, me don't take Mr. Komon-Tok. Me just look at this year so in a broader perspective. Yeah, me this year so we don't have to on discount here. So if we sit down, it succeed. I'm afraid we head for one party system. Remember, there will be the talks here for going into the permanent constitution. They push for 7 years. And if they succeed for this one also, it's obvious that we therefore get a constitutional amendment, or then we'll change the constitution. And they change the constitution, what if that money come and can't stay in 7 years now? Automatically, they don't qualify back for going to that 7 years. So, me they call on the international community, me they sit down and see how best they push this also to end. Because I extremely can take up in Africa. Remember, the same thing happened in Senegal. Yeah? Senegal are the same crisis they right now. The current president changed the constitution. Now it don't give a right for the contest back for a short term. What if this year so back happen in Salon? Now so back we test the water, it succeed, they go back, it succeed back para because no one only we go to stop to this. So me,
what's a solution? What's a solution to the problem?
The solution, let the international community see how best they will reverse this whole thing so they put a stop to that.
Okay.
If they don't put a stop to that, it will be a problem for weeks tomorrow.
All right.
We're thinking about prevents now. If they will prevent and all them prevents and now before tomorrow, we can get some things that we go hit with that room we expect.
All right. So call Allah just help you let we understand this. The international community, then they play a diplomacy then good at. You understand? Now just people and get this once clear. International community they force their way. If the citizens of the country do not take up on themselves, do not see them, bing, they're ready for change. They cannot just talk. Then go say the government for change. If we not act, they know they do nothing. Tell me, I tell you the truth.
We know how people they act.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, we get another caller from yes, who side they call from? Your name? You got the platform.
Hello?
Yeah, you got the platform.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Today I'm looking at the first step for call now you studio and your program. Thank you so very much for good work done. The only solution, because right now you ask for solution. The APC that we don't do most of they're so long. People that don't try them first, they don't kill people then. All man don't enough, there is no way. Now this thing don't cross international boundaries. It don't jump saloon boundary. Everybody don't aware. Them people they are them good for smear them company politicians their name. They're good at blackmailing, exposing people, say them corrupt, but like kill people, then they put allegation them for them back. Then they shoot people, they right inside party office with no remorse. They say, come and start them, they shoot them. Police, every institution has been monitored by this government. The only institution is the international community, don't aware of the bad government of Julius Maada Bio. Let the APC not partake by this governance. Let them not partake You tell where they've been
You,
getting.
you know, if you say, if you know,
excuse me, sir.
you know,
They bully
no, I just want to ask you quick. If you know, if you say if you not partake, that it will affect them for let them for let them participate in 2028.
Why they are registered? They are registered political parties. So how about those political parties that are not in parliament, but they are eligible to partake or to participate in any election? Why?
So
how is that going to affect them? That's selfishness.
So you
That's selfishness. They go collect this thing. They go collect this thing. Let them classify Salon as a community. Let them classify as a Sierra Leone like North Korea.
All right.
They classify Salon as North Korea. You know, say America, where they advocate for democracy. All ECOWAS, all other institutions where they advocate for democracy, they kind of salute for democracy.
All right.
You know that,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your
participate.
contribution,
Let them
brother.
participate.
All right, fam, because the line out, Lord, will they make a short because I see a lot of people and answer the time for call. Lord, we just they make a short one. You go straight to the point so that we'll give chance to other people then, please. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from Salon Freetown.
All right, you get the platform. Lord, make a short one. You get 1 minute because the line out. Go straight to the point.
What do you say? Listen, what do you say, Papi? You see, how this tell up we waiting for the real on the show. The man forgot what I tell you, I will not know pets. It is that 10 year old man will look say, hey, we don't look low, we don't pet that 10 year old who they free for letting say right. You understand, eh? Sorry for calling that time, a dictator, no one only popular, by the barrel of the puller. Or the fire, man.
No, well. We know they talk about kill person now. We talk about we don't set with guidelines already. Yes, call outside the call from.
I come from London.
All right, you get the platform.
Okay. What thing they happen soon as Sierra Leone? What thing they say? We try to call on the international committee, make them come and rectify this problem because we all. Every Sierra Leone are not blind. We all can see the exact thing will happen. And me and you too, everybody in Sierra Leone know the exact thing will happen. And where is democracy when an election has been rigged? Where is democracy when people have been killed illegally? Where is democracy? It's about time they could stand up to these people there, make the West come in, make they intervene, and can set the country right because the leadership, you know, they take we nowhere. Now so problem, and at the innocent lives and they lose. And on that note, it's about time. I think sanction is the best way.
Okay, now your solution. What's your solution to the problem?
I want to make sanctions alone.
All right.
Then put an embargo and then sanction them.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you.
All right, so family line still open. We get 13 more minutes with a 12 more minutes for round up the program. We get 12 more minutes for round up. So each caller would get 1 minute. We need 12 more people for round up the program. Yes, caller, you get 1 minute.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, you get 1 minute.
Are you this?
Thank God.
But I mean, I come from Salon, but this problem it happen. And which they go on at Salon, so I believe in a democracy right in that country. No freedom of speech, no nothing they go in that country, right? What do you mean they decided if they're able to resolve this thing? Because I've been listening to previous program there, it's on the council idea. If they ever select any electoral commissioner, there will be two inside electoral office where APC representative, SF representative, set to district level for be two or three. So not one person to come and make decision because it's actually that measure that happen now. It don't happen over. It don't happen. Women they grab 5 o'clock money for who vote. They just bought over there. They just colluded that they try not to trash can. Now I'm contribution. If they able cancel one APC representative, one may call it for somebody they go like a representative of APC on your side.
We don't today collect the results. Mark. Say go to the provinces there. I believe that will be right. And let me think.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yes, we get 10 more minutes. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
Yeah, Komon-Tok, how are you? How you do?
Thank God, you get 1 minute now the program.
Yeah, they come from Holland. Yeah.
Okay.
I so love this program. I love this program. So I love the program it do. Yeah. Your contribution towards this program, because the democracy as alone, as he says, like Madam Yoron can spoil everything. Because before past election, past the government, we still be the peaceful thing, election maybe a government passionate that killing issue. But you see, Madam Yoron most killing not take place as alone. For long Madam Yoron talk, but then stop it. Come on, as a leader. Well, as they go for stand, you go for talk. If anything, any killing they take place in that country, I hope see in the past through Malawi again, because why? As a soldier or police, if killing take place, you go for president, you go for talk, because if you see not talk now, the more they think the worst. If the democracy as alone is like you need to walk out, pull a tire, a lot. Speak, pull it, talk it right again, and then it be in trouble. So, easy, it really easy for people, and they, I hope everything will rectify. Then people will rectify everything.
All right, thank you very much, brother.
Okay, brother, thank you.
All right, caller, which side you call from, any name? We get 9 more minutes, so they take 9 more calls. This one they come up from Rosetta Camara. Most of us believed Mother Bio did not win the presidency, and therefore Almighty Jehovah God will surely remove him from that seat. Yes, we get another caller.
Hello?
Nafodoli said caller, please.
Yes, how are you, brother?
Yes, Nafodoli said, will they get the echo now?
Yes, I don't know them.
All right, you get 1 minute, brother. Go ahead. What's now you take?
Yes, I'll call from Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
I've been listening to some of the comments, and I want to give applause for your program. It's very nice and good. Some people in the try for talk about international community. One thing I want to make them know that this fight will all be the fight for low change government. The international community, they know about that. And if the international community, they not give applause to that man. So may God and this, that man, they not go give him that position. And people, they talk about changing the electoral commission or you get for the two-party inside. It's not possible. The Constitution of Salon did not mark that. Now, only a ruling party then they choose the electoral commissioner and get a two-term way to rule, even if Mother Bio for them fortunate for commodes. Even APC somewhere for them rule Salon. Corner for still for the still internal done. Let people try to understand the Salon constitution. Not everything. I want to make people that know say Sierra Leone is an independent body. It's an independent country. International community, yes, it's good. International community never can say, okay, because of this man is not doing, let's pull this man. Hell no. Where do you hear that?
All right, yeah, brother, you time don't let for you 10 seconds. You can add up with 10 seconds.
All waiting that they say, no, we Sierra Leoneans, them let's have peace. Now we have done the fight, and they know it will happen. So now all come together and we'll develop Salon.
All right,
finish.
Thank you very much. Yes, call outside the call from any name.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, who side they call from any name?
Yeah, Mohammed, how you do?
Abiana Fodoli said, Please.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't change my name. Anybody who call me Mohammed at the swan at the egg. Me na Mr. Komon-Tok.
Mr. Common, how you do?
Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. How did it?
You get it, blood
First
soul.
of all, I say thank you for. I did tell you thank you for this program. Yeah, let God bless you, my brother.
All right, God bless
When I
you.
did really help you, and I make at least we understand a lot of things where they go on. You know, and let God bless you for that.
All right, God bless you.
I did reply to this caller, yeah, just now, where they talk about the diaspora there. But I really happy where the man who call after yeah, address the issue. So I'll not go that side again. But waiting me they try for talk. I support that man who talk about the diaspora people, the way say with the diaspora, they me mind be the go on that side, but because you know, say like we will not at least we not get voice. Like when we getting TV programs there, so the better way we can discuss them thing there. If we get somebody within on their side there, we will be able to organize them thing there. We'll be really happy for this demonstration. Now, I mean, they think about that. I say, we say America, UK, Holland, Germany, all over Belgium, with the diaspora, they choose one day for demonstrate. One day, they say this day for demonstrate for our country, Sierra Leone. And they're really happy. I swear, we then I would work, but no matter if that work day that day, I will left them for my country, for I go demonstrate. Let God help me. Me, this have been the thing about this all this time. Because I see say maybe if we push hard, then people are going to put more focus now country for waiting to go on day. So let them not take this easy. Than for can sanction people then they suffer. If they do sanction now, people then get for suffer the poor one day. You see? So this is my opinion.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, call outside the call from. All right, we don't lose a caller there. All right, another caller kind. Yes, call outside the call from your name.
Yes, brother.
Yes,
hello.
yes, you got the platform. Who's the call from?
I just want me a concerned citizen. I just want to add my voice.
Now, who's the call from?
I call from Germany.
Okay, you get the platform, brother.
Brother, what do you try to say? Now the election is over. You understand? The only advice we make you give with brothers and sisters, and Lord, we all come together. Lord, we make sure say yes. Lord, we pray for let the man work in the interest of the country. But if he be listening, Umuru na point on this yesterday morning over 98 point, I don't know. Whenever they try for interview, it's just like not Tondet, just have Tondet. Because in May of 2012 election, he say if people they will remember 2012 where the council over 400,000 boxes from Kailan. He say if they be glad for that, say they be ever glad. So if Kwanera can do the same thing, I feel say not just a continuation, something like Tondet. So the only two they pray God for now, the man they reappoint again or they re-elect him, I don't know. So let the man we pray God let God direct in a way that he will get the people at heart and he will get the country at heart.
All right, thank you
Thank
you for your contribution. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we don't lost this caller. All right, we will take two more calls. As time done the bad one, we'll take two more calls and we will. All right. This one they come up from Aminata Kamara, where they say, yes, hello. Call outside the call from. Hello. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, I think this caller in phone gets issue. All right, you know the connection. This one they come up from Aminata Kamara, where they see you are seeing the facts. This one they come up from George Orwell, who say Kenya was able to reverse the winner Yes, caller, you get the platform. Who side they call from?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, you get the platform. Who side they call from?
Yeah, Komon-Tok. How you do?
Glory be to God. You get 1 minute, brother.
No problem. You know, that with Fambulia when they talk of peace. Me, I don't understand the peace when they talk about. Hello?
Yes, you get the platform. Yeah, you did live.
Yeah, a president like Bio, not too possible for give chance again for lead the nation. The man then give you power first. Then give the power first you kill. Now again, you don't get the power. Nobody not fed you. It continue for keep people. So I don't see no reason why people they talk of peace, let them get a chance for rule. Now just make sense. This man not get for sit on here.
What's the solution, brother?
The solution is for kick you out. That's all.
How?
Well, not that you will get for explain at the ear.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay, take care.
Yeah. All right. Perhaps now the last lucky caller this. Okay, the line don't go down safe now. Okay, Lord, just take the last lucky caller for today program. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
Hello, yeah, good evening. Okay, thank you very much.
You get 1 minute.
I call now we had.
No, this is not talking point platform. This is not what we had.
Okay, thank you very much. I know. My own contribution is about the constitution. How my own Sierra Leone constitution get to operate in that kind of situation here. We are in nobody know the way they follow the law of the country. And if we remember a political thing as a man's life without a government will be nasty. And exactly now it happens so. If we get a government, they govern the people. Is this the right way this how to govern people then? We are in everybody, they do whatever thing we want to do. Nobody know the control. As long as you are in the present political party, you get right for go beat anybody we want beat on us. We are in the authority, the police and the military. They do nothing towards them people and they. How this constitution of Sierra Leone get to function, this present moment here. What if you say go obey that constitution? Because when they say law, you will put the law. Now you first to obey the law. But you will put the law, they obey the law. How you go expect other people to obey the law?
That's a good.
How you go do this like a brutal government. Anybody can do whatever thing you want to do.
So brother, what's in our suggestion? What's in our solution to this issue? Because this is not new. We all know this.
New suggestion, brother. Now when we come together, we unite everybody. We unite everybody. Then let the thing flow in that. Not so one tribe and get natural. It's not everything inclusive. But if you send them on one side, now you go rule the country. It not go work. It will be very difficult. Now we all come together, we build a country. United we stand. And that unity, they're not wondering side number for good bring unity. Now we all will come together. Mende, Timni, Kuranko, Limba, Creole. Now we all will come together, we unite. The one green tribe not go able to unite Sierra Leone. I will tell you, my brother. So the best solution the president get for think, because I don't go call her a president, because this one is not free and fair. Yeah, I therefore say the truth. So the best one we get for do, that will find a solution. And they get a solution. Because for go outside, kill people and shoot is not the solution. They make things more worse for themselves.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, they get police power.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution, brother.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, Lord, just squeeze this last caller. Lord, we just squeeze this last caller. We squeeze this last caller now. This caller don't be on the line for quite some time. Well, Lord, just squeeze this man quick. Yes.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, who side they call from?
Yeah, from Spain again, Martin.
All right, Martin, you get the platform. You get 1 minute, Martin.
Okay.
In addition to what I mean, they try for talk concerning about the solution, I think say in any conflict, it just get for end up on the table, they sit down, they find solutions. So the president, if he insist for rule on iron scepter, because now in power, it will be worst. If for examine the past years which you rule, the conflict will pass because you want rule on iron scepter. So I think if you get an advisor, this is the time then for advisor. This is not the time of power of to use iron or to use force on people. If he want really build a better Sierra Leone, he get a good determination. If I say he want rule the people, this not the time himself if for calm down. Because you don't achieve what he wants. If you calm down, then if you talk to the political parties, make them call the state, they assemble the state if not stadium, he call the people, make he apologize for all which you don't go through, then make he ask for a solution to the people.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, so Fambul, I think say we need for stop here now. You know, anything we get beginning, definitely it must get an end. And I think we've come to the end of the road. We want for use this opportunity for telling our plenty thank you. Una don't take on a busy schedule for joining on the program. As always, we appreciate you now. All the one that we call. And today, honestly, I received some brilliant ideas there. You know, now this would they look at. You know, the issues of Sierra Leone, they are not new. Some of them, they all pass with self, you know. So sometimes allow us focus on the solutions then now, because the solutions, at least they give you a sense of purpose, you know, what's waiting for do. You know, this like 4 areas they will take 4 colors on all contributions important, but then 4 people here, then contributions are not done because it touched me heart. First, the person will talk about defining democracy. What two people are this, you know, a lot. This now the reality. This we just need to be honest, because it seems as if 5 years now they do for people there. If you're not given, if you're not taken by force, then they take on by. If you're not getting genuinely, then they take on by force. And another person talk about healing. Healing very important. And another person talk about regional representation on ECSL, very important. Because according to the allegations back there with ECSL, then since most of the commissioners now from one side, they all come out. Majority of them didn't come out, except I think 1 or 2 come out from the north. Unlike the previous setup, which was quite diverse, and that's particular thing they're very good. Another person they talk about demonstration across the world, the diasporans for demonstrate. All right, these are tangible, solutions where I say like visible, practical, if we are really serious about changing the narrative. Let's just make something clear. Me, I don't accept this now because, you know, I deal with thousands of people there, and honestly, I'm not able to satisfy everybody. Sometimes then if I talk now, here people in the blast they say me na APC. They say, oh, they get the APC. Sometimes when I talk, they say me na SLPP. So it's just like that. The position I put to, because honestly, I put you on them position there. Because now be they can listen, we will not for me get the what I call like maybe the zeal. You know, we not forget the enthusiasm for the camp. Left we busy schedule them. We all know now diaspora they live, spend time, do research, gather information. Can put on spend for 5-6 hours just for produce a program. It costs a lot of money. If na job you go do, I believe say a lot of diasporans and go agree with me. Na good amount of money, na good money. But now so we choose. Some of us now that sacrifice we want give back to Salon. We do out of purpose. It's something a deliberate effort, deliberate decision we'll take for give back to a country. 4, 5, 6 hours you try for produce a program. Just at least for pass on a message, for contribute positively to the country. If I use that for I get me permanent job. If I use that 5 hours a day for go find another job, that would be fantastic for me because I know what they get. But anyway, there are people in society who just get for sacrifice for the rest of mankind for me to live or as one people. I understand the sentiment. Some man, not all man, like some man want let you be one-sided. This is the fact. Some man want let you be one-sided, and if it be one-sided, platform then they want one-sided. Let's just make something clear. Platform then they want one-sided. As soon as you go there, you don't clear. You know, say this platform, now this poll, now this, now they don't side this. Now this particular political party in the support. It is good. It is good. I know they criticize that. But we see that we take the middle level approach. We want to look at both APC and SLPP because trust me, APC are not sent. APC are not sent. SLPP are not sent. Both of them to political party, and that make me not a worship politician. I know they sell me integrity for Kokoyebe. I know they compromise, like but I know they sit down for can boast anyway. But some people won't know how to come out. No, with family. Then go tell you, say, this come up from a decent family in the sense, Papa bring up with values. Me Papa na be the chief imam, the national chief imam for all the imams in the entire Sierra Leone. I know the value where he instill in us. And people that will know Olfi Streets, Timley Mox, Kukel Lane, they know Imam Kagbo. They know her very, very well. People they know her. So I get that value there, and we're not there for compromise. Believe me, I'd always tell them, I say, I'm there with the people. I'm there with the people. Even if it cost me anyhow, I mean, like some of we, so like we go on as alone, it get question mark. To be honest, some people don't know the risks they take. Some of us, we take huge risks. Particularly in them kind of regime where we say dissent, they know they accept dissent. Now huge risks do they take, honestly. Now huge risk. But we not care. As long as for salon, we do it, ready for doing. So that does get that does settle on this. I accept any criticism from anybody. Today, me na SLPP, tomorrow me na APC, I accept. Once I know say me party where I belong to na salon. I tell you plenty thank you. I will come back tomorrow with another very interesting program where we go partake in. We go design probably one day where we go give like 2 hours. Oh, no, more they talk. We go just they try for send the voice, send the calls and kind side for let people and give a solution. What's in next? Then see how do happen now. Waiting next. It's not about talking. I don't look how the problems are. We know the problems are. Look how the solutions are. This solution, perhaps stakeholders or the listener, they might listen to them and take them in good faith. This na my opinion. I turn up plenty thank you. My name na Mr. Komon-Tok. This name I put on today. Starting from tomorrow. Anybody will call me Mohammed again. At the swan, at the egg, at the egg, at the egg cutter. I don't put lawyer in there. I don't put lawyer in there. I don't call me lawyer at all. I don't call me lawyer in at the egg. All right, any family. Okay, left side. They go now, Safu. All right, bye.
Sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page on Facebook at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now. Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
Yo, we country slow. We want for no. Why not they roll? Yeah, ebo country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from. If I they try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so. If I dey try for go before, I beg bo, do ya not make us slow? No, no. If I dey try for raise the tempo, do ya not make am low? Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so. Don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so. But we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well panambara, make we people scatter.
Scanty that you talk about. I like them.
Thing them like half flavor plava, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey, hey bo bo, we want for no, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow, make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so if I dey perform, me on perform, to say for gladdy for watch you watch. If I dey sing, me on sing, to say for gladdy for dance you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey, hey bo bo, we want for no, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow, waiting making all they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they life and go.
We the pray, but still things not the change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love afraid. And love one another.
If I do me thing you self go try do thing make we all do thing Salon prosper thing if I like you thing you self go like me thing make we all like we thing Salon prosper thing before they do them thing now we go make